Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds on a meat-focused, low-carb diet. I've managed to maintain since 2022. Stick around because I never know what adventure I'm on. Hello, good morning. So I did the one pickle, and I woke up in this morning and I did have cramps, but let me tell you something. I got up, I walked to the bathroom, and I was like, I don't want to go drink pickle juice. So I walked back to my bed, and I laid down, and the cramps stopped. So I kind of wonder if it's more about getting up and walking around to kind of stretch those muscles out, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe I'm totally off my rocker. Would you be surprised? No. So anyway, so yeah, but so I didn't take anything or drink anything, and then it got better. So today they're having a potluck, and I didn't bring anything because I'm like, the only thing I can make is meat, and so somebody else is bringing some stuff, and I'm like, I just didn't feel like it today, so I'm not participating. There was something I want to tell you. Oh, my neighbor I've told you all, the cutest little beagle. Oh my gosh, I just love her to pieces. Anyway, so she's been digging, and she got out under the fence, and I got this text last night, Terry, Ruby's on your side of the fence. And, I took off running because, dogs are dogs. And I've heard, I know dogs can get that pack mentality. And so I didn't want my dogs to get aggressive and hurt her. You just don't know, you know what I mean? So I ran out and scooped her up, and she just scriggled in my arm. She's just so stinking cute. But anyway, so then I met Dad. Mitch is his name, but I met him, halfway out, and so he took her home, but it was fine. They didn't do anything, but yeah. So she's just so stinking cute. I could just eat her up and kiss her little face. So let's see. Today is Friday. And this weekend, I'm determined I got to do laundry. I don't need to do any meal prep this weekend. I still have the ground beef and ground turkey, or beef and ground chicken. It's not ground chicken. It was a chicken thighs. So I really don't plan on doing any meal prep this weekend. If I need any, I can do it. I'm off for 4 days for next week on Thanksgiving. So I don't, if I need anything, I can make it then. So anyway, my neighbor just texted me back because I bought for Baxter because I was really afraid because Baxter is Baxter, and I was afraid there's some low places, and I was afraid Baxter would dig and get under there and be assertive in a not so nice way. And so I had bought these cool things that you push it down into the ground, and like this much sticks out, but it's these long spikes. Well, I bought them because I was like going to do them over the summer, but then I remembered, I've got that wire under there because of the underground fence. So if I punctured it, then that would ruin my underground fence. So I'm like, just put the collar on, Baxter. So that's what I've been doing. But anyway, so I gave that to them this morning, and she just texted me about it. I just stuck it over by her car. But anyway, so this weekend, like I said, I'm going to focus on laundry and try to get my living room and my back porch done. I think I could get that done in one day. And any extra time I could maybe do something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so that's my thought process, is that's this weekend. And then maybe on the 4-day weekend, which really is only like a 3-day weekend, because, I'm going to go hang out with one of my besties and her family on Thanksgiving. But anyway, so that's my thought process. You're a cardinal. Hang on. Let me see if I can get you to see it. Hang on. Oh, nope, it took off. They take off so fast. It's funny. Cardinals are very skittish for humans, but will see a bird in there, and the cardinal will dive in and just chase them off really fast. So it's like they're brave whenever it comes to other birds, but they're not brave when it comes to humans. Anyway, I don't know. I was talking, oh, so lunch today, y'all are going to have to wait and see it. But I got my coffee going. So I'm sipping around on that, and you'll see what I have for lunch. I know, for me, it's going to be like 2.5, 3 hours, but for y'all, it's going to be like 30 seconds. So I'll see you then. Bye. I don't think I told you all yet what I brought for lunch. It's my favorite. And so if you've watched my channel before, I was doing, like a lot of carnivore-ish. If you watch my channel, I will pause just a minute before I show you. And you don't have to say it, but I just want to give you about 5 seconds to remember what it was. So, like I said, if you watched me beforehand, you know what my favorite thing to bring is. I take this when there's work meetings. I take this when there's out-of-town meetings. And I do that because it's so flavorful. And so no matter what they're serving, it is so I don't feel any guilt or any remorse about, oh, they're eating that food. And, oh, I wish I could have some of that food. So they're having a potluck today, and I'm not partaking, but so it's not like I even have to look at the food they have, but I knew I was going to be smelling good food with crock pots and whatnot around, but all right, that was long enough. Do you know what it is? I made it a little different today, so it's a lot less, there's less sugar and stuff involved. Tacos, that bowl. So it's the ground beef, and I have some cabbage in here. I wanted to finish off the cabbage, and this is the best way I could do it. So there's some cabbage, so meat, cabbage, pico de gallo. Oh, I remembered last night that I wanted to add some dressing to it, but I didn't have any. Anyway, meat, cabbage, pico de gallo. I didn't add any whole tomatoes, and like maybe 2 tablespoons of yogurt, the plain Greek yogurt. So and a ton of seasonings. So we're gonna see. It ain't gonna taste as good because I forgot my dressing, but it'll still taste good. It'll still be good enough. And let me tell you, this reaction is why mentally I'm better when I'm more carnivore-ish, because all the flavors and all the textures and stuff really sends my dopamine. And so I oftentimes find myself craving things, craving my food, and it makes it more exciting. And so I have a lot more brain noise when I start getting some of these old foods that I was eating before. It's not that they were triggers or anything. It didn't trigger me to eat anything else, but there was a lot of brain noise, meaning there was a lot of conversation in my head about, oh, I want to eat. Oh, what am I going to eat next? How am I going to do this? What am I going to do? There was just all this excitement around eating. So, but when it's mostly beef, there's a lot less excitement and conversation in my head. So, anyway, but it sure is good. So that's what I'm going to eat today for my brunch. So I will see you guys at supper. Okay, guys, we're going to go in and I'm going to show you the things that they brought for their potluck today. Because, you saw what I ate, and I just wasn't in the mood for a potluck. I've kind of been antisocial lately. But let's see. It looks like a blackberry jalapeno jelly and cream cheese. Oh, man, I used to love those whenever I worked night shift. And somebody brought some sourdough bread. I used to make sourdough bread. Chips and cheese dip. cheese. This looks like a Texas bean dip. And then cracked chicken, rolls, and a pumpkin dump cake. So that's what they had today. So, yep. So it all looks nice and tasty. But I'm glad I brought my own meal today. Hey there, let's talk about my random, for me, supper. I've eaten this part before, but we're doing something a little different with it. So what this is chicken, because I had crock-potted some chicken a while back. It's chicken, and instead of mayonnaise, I used the plain Greek yogurt, and I put in some seasonings, and I put in some, it's getting weird, put in some sweet relish, no problem, that's normal. Do we use sweet relish or dill relish growing up for tuna salad and chicken salad? I can't remember. I think it's sweet relish. Anyway, and I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, look, 9 cherry tomatoes. And maybe like a, I don't know, like a 1/4 cup, if that, of some carrots, some shredded carrots. I didn't get the organic kind. That's the one that's got the recall. I hope none of y'all got it. I asked my coworkers, I'm like, how do we know if we get the E. coli? They're like, you're going to have a lot of gastric problems. I'm like, I've been having gastric problems, but I'm pretty sure it's from the cabbage. They're like, no, it'd be worse. I'm like, oh, okay. So anyway, so yeah, so this is chicken, my plain Greek yogurt, seasonings, some carrots. Oh, I did add a little bit of my salad dressing that I like. It has some Walden Farms. Last night I said ranch. It's Thousand Island mixed with some Polynesian. Oh, but this part isn't too abnormal. Remember for that church thing the other day, I bought pork rinds. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take one, I'll break it, I'll put it in my bowl, and scoop some up. Now give it the crunch. So, yeah, so pork rinds and chicken salad. So I used my creamy again for the second time. And the brand new creamy. And this is my last creamy of the ones with just glucose in. I'm ready to be done with these. Y'all know my favorite texture is really stiff, and this just is more whippy. You know how you buy Cool Whip in the frozen food section? That's what this texture is. Now, obviously I don't hate it, because I'd quit eating it. But I just like that other texture. So that's why I know it's Friday night. Thank you, Jesus. So this weekend I'm just going to be working on decluttering. Like I said, I don't think I have any meal prep or anything. So it's going to be kind of, I'll wake up and put my tennis shoes on to force myself to get up and move. That's what I know, guys. I'm cutting it short tonight. I'm hungry. It's Friday. I kind of want to just veg out a little while, because tomorrow's going to be, I'm going to be up and going. So anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for watching and spending time with me. I love that we can kind of spend time together and just be silly together and just have us a nice lighthearted time. We don't need to worry about the rest of the world and all the drama. Let's let other people worry about the drama of the world, because we're going to be okay, because we got Jesus. And I love you and he loves you, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye.